Yo, welcome to PTA Sports. I am your host, Pest the Analyst. Coach, who the F is that, everyone? I just got finished watching this press conference, right? I'm really lucky, man, because I was actually off of work today. And so it just kind of worked out that I was able to sit here and watch this press conference. And I'm gonna be honest, man. When I did my last video, right, it was all emotion. It was all emotion and maybe a little bit of frustration from my commute home that day. But it was mostly emotion, right? And I said a lot of things, man, and I don't backtrack on nothing that I said, right? I was frustrated off of the fact that I didn't know nothing about this guy. I was frustrated off of the fact that there was some other candidates, that we just kind of kept it moving on. I was frustrated off of the fact that we had gotten a guy that had no head coaching experience, no coordinating experience aside from being a special teams guy. But listen, like I said, I'm not gonna take anything from that video back. I'm just not gonna do it. But here's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say this about Coach Judge. Oh snap, we giving him a name now, huh? Yeah, we're giving him a name, Coach Judge. Listen, I gotta be honest, man. I like what I heard from this dude. He says a lot of the things that I say when I am coaching players. Football is about fundamentals, man. It's all about fundamentals. If you don't have the fundamentals down, you cannot win football games. He talked about how, hey, we need to practice tackling. We need to practice, the things that we're going to do in this game, the physical things that we're going to do in this game. We need to practice and be proficient. And if we do that, then we can be safer. We can prevent injury. We can make sure that we actually make that tackle on that player who's shifty as hell. I like it. I like it a lot. He talked about utilizing players for what they do well. Man, that's a breath of fresh air. Is it not? Like I got these players, right? And I know that these players can do X, Y, and Z. They can't do A, B, and C, but they can do X, Y, and Z. So why don't we have them go out there and do X, Y, and Z? I like it. I like it a lot. Talked about how, as a special teams coordinator, it's his job to look at every person that's on the roster, and, look at what their athletic ability is, know what they're good at, know what they're not good at, and put these players in the best position to do the best thing for them and for the team. Wow, yeah. What a noble concept. What a noble concept. He talked about how, he's not going to be the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, the special teams coordinator. He's going to be the head coach, and he's going to hire people around him, that are going to help him be more successful because he doesn't have any experience being a head coach. Cool. I rock with it. It looks like we're going to retain our special teams coordinator. That's good, right? It hasn't been officially announced or anything, but there's a lot of rumor right now that we're going to keep our guy. Our special teams is probably the best part of our team, so that's smart. He also talked about these coaches being teachers. Coaches that are there to teach these players. Man, I'm with it. I'm 100% with it, man. I really am. Listen, it doesn't matter how long these guys have been playing football, okay? It does not matter, right? When you have players, no matter how long they've been in the league, whether they're rookies, whether they're veterans, it does not matter. You have to continuously teach these players, okay? You have to teach them scheme. You have to teach them plays. You have to teach them the things that are beyond the X's and O's, because football, when you get out there on that field and it's live fire, a lot of things are beyond the X's and O's. We can sit here, we can go over this play 200 times, okay? But how do we adjust if a thing happens that we didn't anticipate? Like, those are the things that are beyond the X's and O's. So, like, yeah, okay. All right, Coach Judge. Listen, I still don't know who you are. I have no clue. I have no clue who this dude is. I still don't know who you are, aside from, you know, some of the information that I've read and listened to and watched in the last couple of days. You know, but I can see why you went into that interview and blew it out of the water, because you say the right things. You have totally said the right things. Now you have to do the right things. So, hey, we gonna see, y'all. But as it stands right now, Joe Judge seems like he could be he could be okay. I'm not gonna say whether he's gonna be or not. We gonna let the future tell this one, man. We gonna let the chips fall where they may. But I stick to my last little bit of thoughts in my last video, that this better work. This had better work, yo. Because if this doesn't work, it's going to be so bad. It's going to be so bad. But as it stands right now, I'm off the ledge, okay? I'm not flipping out. I don't know. I'm just going to sit back and I'm just going to watch how this thing play out. We're going to see who he hires as his coordinators. Man, I'm so glad that we're going to have a coach that doesn't call a single play. I am so glad, because it's been quite a while since we had a coach that just coaches the team, manages the clock, manages the game plan. Hopefully this dude can make adjustments during the game. I'm super happy that we're going to have a head coach that is only going to head coach. So we'll see what his staff is, and we're gonna go from there, y'all. All right, but hey, all right, cool. Let's see what you got, Coach Judge. And we can go from there. I'm gonna let you know this though, Coach Judge, because you're never gonna hear my voice, but some people gonna hear my voice. Yo, if you suck, you go right back to being Coach Who the F is that? I'm just saying. So, with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all coming listen to me talk for a second about this situation and a new head coach. As things develop, I'll come back in front of this microphone and we'll talk about it a little bit more. But until then, I'll get up with you guys later, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Deuces.